I've been seeing some interesting benefits from spending time in silence and making that part of my daily routine. One of the things I've been noticing is that it's been easier for me to kind of like drop into the moment or just be in the moment. I realize I have reflected on being in the moment in some of the previous videos here in this series, but I'd like to give you a real specific example of that. Yesterday, I was heading to a photo shoot. I had scheduled a photo shoot to get new photos that I would be able to use in our promotions related to our music business and the entertaining that we do. And I'm also planning a new album, so I thought maybe one of these photos could be useful as an album cover or somewhere, within the album or the social media posts that would be related to it. And then we also have a really special concert coming up the first weekend in May. And I wanted a new photo to be able to use for the promotions of the concert. So, heading to the shoot, it was an in-studio shoot. And it happens that the studio was located in the same small town where a really beautiful restored theater that our band has played in several times is also located. And I have just wonderful memories of entertaining from that stage on several different occasions. I think I've played there maybe 7 or 8 times and in different configurations. Sometimes it's been with our band, sometimes it's been in a variety show, as an individual artist, supporting another musician. There's been some different ways that I've played there. And so I was thinking about that on my drive there and thinking, okay, how do I drop into the moment when I'm going to be playing music for somebody and entertaining from a stage? And how can I bring that to this photo shoot when it's just going to be me and a photographer, but yet I want to be able to convey in the photos how I feel in the moment when I'm playing music? And I found as I use those experiences in that theater, or memories of those experiences, as a way to just kind of begin thinking about that it made it easier to convey within the photo shoot how much I love music and love entertaining audiences with music. And I've done photo shoots before for other occasions, sometimes music, sometimes because of the work I do as a speaker. And I've also been on the other side of the camera. I've done photography in my business. I'm not doing that now, but I used to be an equine photographer and would do photography at horse shows and primarily Connemara pony shows. Connemara ponies are my love. And so I know what it's like to also be the photographer and to try to be capturing the moment the way the person in the photo would like to be represented. So I was sharing with the photographer what my goals were for the photo shoot, and I had asked her to not only get some photos of me that I would be able to use as my bio photo, to go when I'm submitting a proposal for a talk, and that would be used out on a website for a conference, that kind of thing. And we did some of those. But I also took my 3 instruments, which happened to be guitar and piano accordion, and I'm learning to play the bass guitar. So I didn't have any photos of me with my bass guitar, and I thought, is it premature to get a photo with the bass guitar? Oh, heck, I might as well take it with me. And as I was talking to her, I told her, the kind of thing I was hoping to capture and how I had been thinking about it all. And she did such a beautiful job of it. As with digital photography, I've seen a few, I'll call them sneak peeks. And I remember thinking, as I was holding my guitar, I took my guitar that I've done most of my songwriting with and most of my on-stage performance with, not all, but most of it. And I really love that guitar. I remember picking it out. It's traveled with me many places, and it's helped me convey stories time and again. And I was thinking of those things, like as we would change the scene and I picked up that instrument, I'm thinking, okay, what do I want people to feel when they look at this photo of me with the guitar? Well, I want them to think of some of those things, about how much I love having that guitar in my hands, and that it's such a wonderful, not only instrument, but it's a tool to be able to convey a message. And I felt like the photographer captured that. And then when I picked up my accordion, I was thinking, okay, how do I feel when I'm playing the accordion? This is going to sound strange, probably, but I really love my accordion. That's weird. I had to step aside for a minute because I literally get a little teared up when I think about the accordion. Isn't that stupid? It sounds stupid when I say it. I have had so many fun experiences with other accordionists, like when I go out to accordion camp out on the western coast of the U.S. So many people that I just enjoy playing music with. The accordion is interesting. You not only are sending music outward to your audience, but you really feel the music in your body when you play an accordion. It just resonates sound, right through you as you're playing. And it becomes actually tricky to modify the amount of sound you're sending because they're very powerful instruments. So to play an accordion softly becomes an interesting challenge. But I really love that instrument, and I've spent so much time with it in my arms. It's kind of funny to say that too, but the photographer captured that yesterday. She captured how much I love playing music and love learning the accordion. And then lastly, with my bass, I was getting the photographer's input on this. Which of these outfits should I put on to accomplish looking feminine but also coming across as a badass bass player? And she helped me make some decisions about which outfit that would accomplish that. And she really captured that moment. And the way I'm going to use that photo, I think I'm going to put it near the area where I've been practicing bass and taking lessons, and use it as a goal, meaning I want to stay in the moment enough to really learn this instrument and to be deserving of using that photo in promotions of an upcoming music gig. So that's just going to be a goal for me. I feel like I've really gone off on some tangents with this video, but I am hoping that I conveyed that it was easier for me yesterday to fall into the moment of that photo shoot because I've been practicing being in the moment because of adding silence to my day. And I feel like I've been able to hear things better. If God's giving me some instructions about how to do something, or in the case of yesterday, how to ask the photographer about what I was trying to accomplish with the photos and to get her help with that, I was able to do that. I felt like I knew what to ask. So spend some time in silence. The benefits are many. I hope those kind of funny little stories will help you remember that. Be in the moment, my friend.